Yes, today's a great day. Got a surprise in the mail. It's not the full order, but I got something I didn't think I would get this early and already in the month. I'm huge on the holidays. October is the start. My favorite holiday is Halloween. I'm huge on scary movies, horror, all that goodness. I really enjoy when people go all out, decorate and all, but some people haven't been decorating like they usually do. And plus, global warming and all that, it's not as cool like it used to in this holiday. When it gets near the end of the month, sometimes it drops, but I've noticed some of that heat still goes into November now in this past couple years. So right now, it is pretty hot outside right now. Back when I was a kid, it was that real feel good beginning spring feel. And at night is when it got cold, but we still got some warm days for this month. Like they really like wow. So let's see how this month has turned out. Not a lot of scary movies really dropping. We got what new Halloween dropped in theaters, but like movie wise, they usually push something big out. Last month they already put out the Lost Boys ready for us as well as Poltergeist. I was hoping we get a better collector's edition for those, but nah, we got some butt ugly covers for them. The UK got a fantastic collector's edition, but that was very limited. And like I said, I wish what's it, Warner Brothers did that. I wish they did better. Sometimes you see a great thing and it's not put in the states, or it's very limited. And they had steel books, but I didn't like the steel books either. The Lost Boys didn't make no sense. Why would the guy look at himself hanging from the bridge? That made no sense, right? So I went with the standard, got the slipcover. That's fine. I'm grateful for that alone. Because like I said, more every year, more places, more stop celebrating and really going all out for these months. They only care, before it happens so they can get that money. They put the candies out and then some of these decorations, but midway into the month, they've already put out, the Christmas and Thanksgiving stuff. That's crazy, right? Japan crate let me down. Even so, their crate and their booklet was Halloween themed. Their candies was not. They rushed this box out, and hardly any, Halloween themed candies were put in it. It was way disappointing. Last year was pretty good, but ever since they've abandoned their mascots, it's just like they don't care. They only care about their 12-month subscribers, so who already put the money out for a whole year. I've been with Japan Crate for like several years, many years, and I've never gotten any type of rewards from them. It seems they only put out for those who go for 12 years, and right now they've been neglecting this whole year. I mean, they gave up on their mascots. There was so big of them. The booklets look like crap now, and their candies are now small. Ever since the pandemic 2 years ago, they've raised the shipping prices, but because now it's been declared pandemic over, shipping prices has not gone down. What they put into the box ain't even worth it. Sometimes they make it like a nice themed one. They just did something big with Persona 5 Royal. So I was going to cancel, but I really want to see how this Persona box look. I enjoyed the Attack on Titan box they did. They had that one Diva box, oh man, I forgot how to say the name. But the huge Sega female who be singing begins with a H. They did that. Um, there was another box that I really enjoyed. There was like Pac-Man themed. I was going to try to save it, but sometimes you get these boxes damaged, and there was like already a hole in the top, so I had to throw that away. I still got my Attack on Titan that came with like a nice collectible card. I'm saving that one up and probably put on eBay in 40 years. But they've gone down. I'm expecting big with Tokyo Treats. I got them as well subscribed, and they've expanded their box, which Japan Crate hasn't done. It's a shame. So even though Japan Crate was one upping them, it seems their standards have gone down to just crap. They haven't put a good drink in theirs in a while. It's either a soup or a small little tiny energy drink. I hate that. Just it's not. It doesn't seem it's worth the money no more. So we're gonna see how things go for a couple more months, and I will make my mind up then. But I'm definitely keeping Tokyo treats. They always now, the big box. They've added more. They put one ramen in there. They put they still got that big drinks. They got do it yourselfers in there as well. But I mean, like they've always been nice, and even so, I had that one where somebody was stealing my boxes. They'd made up for it. This month, like I said, I'm expecting also horror pack to go big. If they don't go big, I'm gonna rip them apart. I hate to do that to something I really enjoy, but they pulled a huge big turn last year because the prior months, I mean, the prior years was real letdowns, especially when they had to stop with the room morgue box. But last year they had a nice one, so I expect big this month, for this year as well. So what did I get in the mail that I'm so thrilled about? I missed out, when they first started, but last year I was fortunate. I got one, because it was just there. It had a nice T-shirt with it, so I just wanted something nice to do, to make up, just in case if the horror pack let me down. This year, I was like, I love the T-shirt look. I gotta get it this year. And if you see the thing, it says Cavity Colors. Yes, the Spook Bag. The 2022 Spook Bag. Had to get it. So I'm looking forward. I'm hoping it's going to be as nice as last year's. Had to do it. I now look forward to this. Because, I mean, they don't do room morgue boxes no more. And I've never been huge on the Dreads box, And here's this little sticker they always put out for them, their little logo. Here it is. I remember as a kid at school, we always used to get a goodie bag, when you were in elementary. Some middle schools did it, but you always got a nice big orange treat bag, So this is one of the things that really made me go last year with them because they brought some nostalgic to me, Let's see what's in this year's. I know there's little small candies in here, but I mean, you really want the merchandise. That's what they going big on, And it's always a limited T-shirt, Last year was pretty good, but this year, ho ho ho. Here it is, Monster Night, all your classics. Oh man, I really enjoyed this design. The real classic monsters on here. So I had to get that one, and the artwork for it looks good, because sometimes, like, I don't know, Fright Rags lately has been let down. So whoever doing the artwork, I have not been thrilled at the designs at all. And Fright Rags was the first T-shirt company to bring me in, I never liked Gutter Garbs. They had some designs though, They used the same artists as prior Fried Rags people, and their T-shirts are much smaller. It's Gutter Garbs and another one. Their T-shirts are just thin, and I just don't want it, It's a few dollars cheaper, but I don't like the thin T-shirts at all. So Fried Rags and Cavity Colors are my to-go places. And all year, because I kind of damaged myself with some loans, I couldn't go all out and do stuff I wanted. So all year I have not got any T-shirts. And I missed out on a few nice ones, But October, I said, you know what? I'm not getting my car fixed. I saved up money for no reason. Let's blow it. Well, I was saved up, for 4 tires. So I was going to get 2 replaced, I'm still going to get 2 replaced, but at a later time. I had to get some T-shirts, so I went ahead and got some, like 4 T-shirts on their spook deals, whatever they had, and I went ahead and got the spook bag as well. So I got a couple for this year, So it was nice to do something. Got some fantastic artwork, so I'm looking forward to. Huge on horror movies, so I had to have some horror T-shirts. It'd be nice if they get into some gaming. We seen, branch off and they put some other big movies like Big Trouble in Little China, Edward Scissorhands, so they put some other T-shirts, RoboCop out, but it'd be nice they branch off a little bit more, some bigger culture pop type T-shirts, of movies. That'd be nice. And sometimes when they do get them, the artwork just be horrendous, and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, there's no go. Fright Rags I've been slipping for a lot of times this year. I'm like, oh, you got the rights for that finally? And since I look at the T-shirt and I'm like, I hate the design. No, I'm not doing that. Cavity Colors had a huge Evil Dead sale. One of the T-shirt designs I wanted was still sold out. They did not make reprints for. Unfortunately, that's the first Evil Dead movie. I wanted that T-shirt so bad. But they had a nice Evil Dead 2 one and an Army of Darkness. I had to gobble those two up. Yes, I had to. That's my favorite. Well, I debate my favorite movies. The other T-shirt I got is, the other big movie is always a tie between the two, and I keep swapping out which one's my favorite. And that's The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. That and Evil Dead movies are just my favorite movies ever. Point blank. So what else do we have in there? Because last year we had also a nice little jack-o'-lantern skull, Scully. What do we have? Oh, they had some socks too. I think it was like an Evil Dead socks. For like the series. What was it? Ash meets the Evil Dead or whatever. They had those nice socks, and well, we got some more socks. I'm awesome about that. We got their logo of the jack-o'-lantern skull, or ghoul jack-o'-lantern, whatever you want to call it. So that's a plus there. I enjoy the signed socks, so that's a plus to me. And some people who do like candy corn, I guess that's a plus to y'all. Some love it, some hate it. I like candy corn, so you gotta affiliate candy corn with Halloween. I don't know what this is. It's like a little toy thing. And what's it's a little sticker thing. So not even. It's just a coupon. 20% off code card. I don't know what the expiration date for that is, but I'm not going to show you the back with the code. I definitely got this. Doesn't tell me an expiration, so hopefully that go for quite a couple months. And like I said, I know they're gonna pull out a nice design, maybe December or January. So we're gonna hold on to that. So we definitely got a treat for 20% off. Well, we don't have Scully this time, but we got some sunglasses. I'm not big on sunglasses. This type of merch was just useless to me. I guess there's some who love it. UV protected, so that's a plus, but I just don't see myself going out with no sunglasses like this. I'm gonna try it because I just don't want it sitting around here, and I got one pair of sunglasses. Sometimes I end up putting somewhere and I can't find, so we'll see how that goes. Mine's more of a brown tint because I got real sensitive eyes, so I gotta have the brown. That way it really protects from the UV. The blacks are pretty decent, but sometimes I still gotta squint. But the browns take all that away, and I can have my eyes open while driving completely. We got a nice little car sticker. Honk if you're if you love scary movies. I don't put that in no car. I'll put that probably on one of these shelves. What's this here? A candle of a jack-o'-lantern. This is a little small candle. They should have had a bigger candle if you ask me. Can we open it right? Packaging is so freaking small. Okay, so it's almost like one of those lip balm types, and I put my fingernail in it. Jeez. Oh, it's got a real nice smell. So I guess that makes up for it. It's a wonderful smell. Does it say like what it is? What type of I probably started off today. It says toil and trouble on it. It doesn't tell me what fragrance it is, but it's a wonderful smell. I just hate I just tried to pull it out and my fingernail went into it. We got lip balm, so imagine that. Chew bubblegum kick ass chapstick. So it's chapstick. You see what movie that is? Obey. It's telling you to obey. Oh man, this is a fantastic Roddy Piper movie. Let's see, we got a magnet. And what do we have? We got some of these cards here. I think they put out some cards before. We got a T2 card. This I'm not huge on. Well, like if you're gonna put some cards, give us like a pack. Don't just give us two things, and that really doesn't do much of anything. That one's a letdown. And we got a sticker pack. So these are stickers. I think last time they gave us a car fragrance, or just like a, well, you know what a car fragrance is, that just hangs from the mirror. So we had one of those last year. And we got some stickers there. We also have some stickers in. This is something I used to enjoy that they used to do with their t-shirts. They would put like a little postcard in there. Sometimes they have like a little nice design. And this is the design of the t-shirt. I do miss that. When I did get some, I had like the same one over and over that I kind of just got a little frustrated with. And then look, we got all these little candies. We got some dips. We got some fun dips, some trolleys. Trolleys always good. Little Skittles. Laffy Taffy. Oh, we got cherry. I love cherry. So basically, we had the same type of stuff that they did with last year. Had some little miniatures. This time, the miniatures were better because there was a ton of Smarties in there and stuff. And then we got exclusive enamel. I don't care for this. That's something that Scream Factory did. They teamed up with Gutter Garbs and they went with these little pins. They should have did with Cavity Colors, but I don't care for these pins. They used to be huge back in the 70s and 80s. I don't care for them no more. There's a video game one this has like whole backgrounds to them. That one I approve of, but I've never approved of these here. Gutter Garbs for some reason is overpriced, and now since Screen Factory has teamed up with them, partnered up, I don't care for them. I just think that's bad. If there was anything they should have partnered with, it should have been Fright Rags or Cavity Colors, and put some new shirts out that way with them. All right, so that's it. What did I think? I enjoyed the candies. I enjoyed the t-shirt. But I felt last year's had a better value because last year's had some socks as well. They had an air freshener thing as well. Yes, we did get a candle, a small puny one, but I felt it should have been bigger. But that Scully really brought the value out of how much everything went for. And since this doesn't have a Scully, I feel like that's a huge minus. I guess to make up, they put that 20% code in. But I mean, they could have kept the pin if you asked me and gave us another Scully. So I had to say last year's was better. But I do enjoy the T-shirt being the better since last year's, as well as just I mean they give out to us, so I'm not big on the sunglasses. I guess this is the what they choose to put in instead of a Scully. I would have took the Scully instead, or really give us a bang for a buck and gave us what you call pullover hoodie, not the zipper one, but like an actual pullover hoodie that has some thickness to it, some fleece in it or whatever. I paid $100 for that, So they probably made a spook bag of $100. I would have bought it, and they could have kept the glasses and just put a hoodie in it. But I can't tell these people what to do. I just can't give my honest opinion. So I feel last year's was better. Even so, the T-shirt is better. The candies were better, but they had better stuff in it last year than this year. But that doesn't deter me away. So I may still try to get next year's. So that's always something to look forward to, right? But let me tell you, when I bought this here, it instantly sold out afterwards, you know, because I refreshed afterwards to see how long it would last, and it seems like I was one of the last people to get one in. So I don't know if they may increase the number, but it would be nice if they put some better stuff in it. You know, I mean, we got a nice smelling can, but like I said, it's too small to really enjoy. And sunglasses is just, I have no use for that. I would have took the Scully, another Scully or a second pair of socks. That would have made my day. So the Ash socks, if that's what that was in last year, if I remember, was a much better sock pair. But I still enjoy this too. So it cancels out, you know, a sock for a sock. But to have a second pair would have been awesome. Um, I don't know what else to say. You know, I still put this highly up there. I'm not disappointed. I'm still happy to have it. So hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing. You know, please leave some likes, some comments. Definitely hit that bell to subscribe, and always enjoy.